Hello and welcome back to Cultist Simulator. Now, I have some good news and I have some bad news. The good news is I have the most recent version of Cultist Simulator. Awesome, great. Bad news is that I have 2 videos, so about an hour's worth of content where no audio was recorded. So that's basically an hour's worth of content that got thrown in the trash. So, I'm just gonna continue from where I left off from that point in time. We are still on the same save. I'm a little bit confused because, one of the updates that was like, oh yeah, we made the summons actually have a bite. That's what it says in the update, is that they made it so it's like, oh yeah, they actually bite now. That isn't functioning. I should probably file a bug report. Maybe they fixed it from here on though, so let's get going. Not too much happened other than I think we've been skirting by death. But beyond that, everything's been fine. What are we actually doing right now? Oh, we're uncovering places beyond the forest. Cool. Yeah, everything's going fine though. Okay, so let's see. Work. Oh yeah. How does this work? Oh, that's a little funky. We'll leave it there, I suppose. What can you do? I know that this is like the drop zone thing. Okay, what? It's been a hot minute since I've actually played. What's this cake? As an offering. Ingredients. I don't think we have very many that'll actually take ingredients. Are we at a senior position? We are at a senior position. Why is that? Why is the text huge? Ooh. Wait, hold on. 8 heart, 8 moth. I think I'd like to actually fix this cracked noonstone. Only 4. Unfortunately, that's not... Yeah, that's not quite what we would want. But that's good to know. This is a helpful one. Let's actually... I think it's been a while since I've actually painted with the proper painting one. So we're going to have it all be passion. And an unusual portrait. I'll paint them into our world, and perhaps they'll stay a little longer. So that's a very cheeky way of them telling us, like, we know what you're doing. And we can even, ooh, how much aspect? 10 winter aspect. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, I don't need these, but that's good. Yeah. Basically, we're gonna have them repeatedly talk to each other. Let's see if I can make it a good painting. The colors of the night. Okay, so we have translated another text. Let's see. I don't think, what is this? This is the Devouring Tantra, right? The Red Long. Ooh, wait. Actually, okay, I'll put this, I don't know what to do with this. This is the new drop zone thing, which got introduced. The Devoured Tantra warns of the uses and dangers of appetite, but devotes an entire passage to the star-limbered Hungerbringers, who it describes with obvious affection. The star, yeah, definitely. So it's talking about the raw prophets. I don't know how Okay. Pretty soon we're gonna have to actually start figuring out, oh, that gave us restlessness. Ooh. That's not great. So what I'm hoping from this is, I think it's a level 5. If I remember right, ooh, something unique. Ooh, okay. Okay, hold on, let me see. Is there any interesting... That's really creepy. Let me keep going. Okay. Okay. Let's see. All that I am is here. This pigment is dangerous. It may even be illegal. What am I doing? What have I done? This will break someone's heart. Perhaps everyone's. Then there's nothing. Silence. I've made something unique, something extraordinary, something I will never dare to exhibit publicly. This cannot possibly ever see daylight. It will earn no funds. So, we get back, you know, wow, 3 glimmering. That's kind of helpful, actually. I wish I had known that was going to happen. An icy atmosphere, some dread, a little bit of notoriety. I did not know that this particular combination would do that. I find that very interesting, actually. Oh, I wonder if that was one of the mistakes I'd been making. That it has to be all passion. And we get back. The wolf divided. Caput garat lepidum. The sun was divided, and this is its wound. Oh, that's cool. So this actually is it's a level 8 tool. Holy, woo! That's a good tool. Is that as good as the bone flute? It's better than the bone flute. It's as good as the Elgabaline manacle. So we'll set this one aside, and this is useful as a tool. It can also be sold at auction, but more useful as a tool. In fact, actually, Okay, so we do have to go back to work really quickly, which is somewhat unfortunate. Oh, dang. That's cool, though. Let's switch these two out. Hebe is a ship. In fact, many ships have borne that name over the centuries. All of them have provided transport and accommodation to those who know something of the invisible world, and none of them show up in shipping records. But I've learnt that the steamer Hebe Stanton is docked soon in the grimy and unregarded port in a northern island. I could send someone to purloin unwatched occult luggage. The Hebe Stanton. This one, I actually haven't. I don't think I've seen this one yet. A battered but surprisingly plush steamer, much used by actors fleeing scandal, by shy millionaires, by occult scholars who feel safer with moving water under them, and just once by, I can't read, who used the whole ship to use his service. Interesting. Okay. Let me really quickly, actually. No. Hold on. I don't want to... Is it in... No, I don't remember. Okay, it's somewhere else. I'm gonna see if I can actually make a hotkey to turn the weird... how much time I have left on and off. I need it just because I'm really bad about going on for too long or too short. I lose track of time very quickly. I'm running very short on time on these guys. Okay. Try to cycle them through. Oh, our rival has... I don't like that it's doing that. Stop doing that, if you wouldn't mind. Our rival has decided... Oh, I just realized I can use these. Okay. A million blazing fires in the belly engulfed what has been swallowed by the multiform mouths. Okay. Dang it. We could actually combine these two. And we have some glimmering. You know what? I want to do that. I can't dream. Dang. I don't have... let me check something really quickly. Can you get them? No, you cannot get them to do occult services for you. Ooh. Explore the card to gain access to your original HQ and several new potential locations. Through... Okay, so we have to explore it. Gotcha. I'm sort of wondering if I should just... Oh, right. Dread could... Oh, we have a lot of restlessness. Dread could become a problem. Notoriety also is a little bit of a problem. Hey. Send an unstoppable force to murder a hunter. Unless this hunter has some unusual protection, they're already dead, but their dreams will attract attention, or their demise will attract attention. That's fine. And I do have these that I could work on. I'm not particularly interested in these. What's up next? A Season of Sickness. We have some vitality. If I could keep that around, that'd be helpful. Oh no. He's doing an exploration. That's almost exactly what I was worried about. Shoot. Cave of Candles. Every 7th sunset, the cunning man comes from the village below to renew the candles. The floor of the entrance chamber is slick of sticking wax. He claims the light keeps the creature back. Though it's most likely the sacrifice that he brings that keeps it from emerge. I can't quite parse together that without the whole statement, unfortunately. So, I did find out that, I think letting your rivals win is actually a achievement. So at some point I need to let them win. The one thing I'm not sure of is I don't know how it stores whether or not you've won yet, because I have technically won once. What did I win as? I think... Okay. So we have a human corpse. I don't know why. Hold on. Is that this? There we go. That seems tiny, though. Really? Oh no, the number's still big. I think that's a bug. Although actually, if I do this, I can read the whole thing. Yeah. Oh, so many technical things are going wrong this time. Man, you know, I thought that this was a good idea. Actually, this one's better because then I can see what's more important than the flavor text is what it actually gives us. Yeah, I don't know. I think I might just have to let these guys count down and then have to re-summon them. Well, dang. Really quickly then, with the other, I would like you to lay a trap. Or create a snare. Hopefully that happens quickly enough. Yeah, I'm gonna lose all these. Oh well. I probably should have stopped trying to save them all, to be honest. So that's a full 60 seconds. Depends on whether or not this does it immediately afterwards. Yeah. Dang. The Kunstenstov Endowment. Prince Kunstenstov gave forth part of the blood-soaked fortune to the establishment of the Department of Ishtology at this provincial university. The staff have grown peculiar now. Something freezing swamp was spent on treasures. So I'm actually really curious. So we have to possibilities. This allows people with old-style HQs to gain access to the new HQs, even if they've already played the relevant expeditions. Okay, let's do that really quickly. And I think, yeah, we're just gonna have to lose these guys. We can resummon them. Whoa! You might end up with duplicates if you haven't played the expeditions yet. Lucky you. Unattended church, the minister disappeared one night, quite abruptly, with his inner circle and the church's chiefest treasures. He's widely assumed to have gone to a better place, possibly a sunny place, beside recruit his leaderless flock and operations. Empty hospital phantoms, the neighbors say, still walk the echoing halls here. If we take possession, of course, they will leave, or we'll turn them to our use. Okay, interesting. So it just has aspect location. Can only exist once. Empty Mithrium. Or worship once. We could make it so again. We get the temporary headquarters. Our business is private. We could use somewhere more secret. And finally, an abandoned warehouse, a rotting shell beside a rotting river. Who would follow us here? Interesting. Okay. Okay. So I think that one's actually a duplicate. The rotting warehouse. Lucky us. So this one, yeah, this one we just get. So can you, with health? No. Okay. Old HQ. Oh, interesting. Did these say... Oh, shoot. No, dang it. I was actually wondering what order you get these in. Okay, so you do... I think it would be this one first. Move our organization's headquarters to a new... This will permanently relocate your headquarters. No return is possible. It can reduce notoriety. Oh. That's interesting. Yeah, this would be city. This would be out. Interesting. I don't know where exactly this would be. A cold trail. Oh. It only eats one, and it ate our lowest one. Oh well. And as I said, we're letting those count down. I can't really do much with them. So let's continue working. Yes, this is since I'm now on the newest update, this is the first time I'm setting the new headquarters system. I like it. Dang it. We're not gonna get this snare in time. So we now, yeah. Oh, leaves behind a tribling heirs. And apparently we didn't actually get this upgraded. That kind of sucks. In that case, let us continue reading. The world does not weep. The unknown adept who wrote this proclaims, the world forgets, but the ivory dove does not. The text contains a number of prescriptions for ensuring that certain acts are remembered, including a rite which requires a sacrifice in a particularly monstrous mode. I think this is gonna give us dread. This is a awareness of appetite. And finally, another chilly atmosphere, which unfortunately will turn into an additional dread. We do have a snare now that we can possibly use. And we now are having issues with dread. We have healed. A darkened warehouse. Ooh, the rafters are rank with rats. Their smell is almost lost beneath the reek of the rivers. No way anywhere could want to go. All these things are in their way advantages. Okay. Interesting. What are these? Erase reputation cards. Grim insights. So can we explore it again? Funds. Memory of engines. Before this was a warehouse, it was a mansion of machines, a house of steam and iron, and from time to time, torn flesh and screaming. We will pour the oils and commemorate that time. Interesting. I just want to find out what this does. So I think this means my rival strives to pass the Trisupid Gate and become something greater. One step closer to their goal, 1 degree higher in the great machinery of the House of the Sun. So they have to reach 7. They're currently at 4. Fortunately, I'm just gonna keep on working, but fortunately for us, we're close. We haven't been making progress towards enlightenment. But mostly because in order to do so, we need to be stealing some people. And I happen to also know that trying to get to the highest one isn't necessarily the best thing for us to do at the moment. We can't actually finish it. We'll get there, but we'll be just short. The Hours tried to bury the memory of what happened to the wheel, the flint, the tide, and the 7 coiled, but the dove won't permit it. Nor will he permit what happened to the first egg to be forgotten, although it is perhaps the one thing that the Watchman might ever forgive. Oh, so we get the right of the Beast's division. The assistant's name is taken from them in a place or on an occasion of power, and they are divided into 9 parts. They used to be hunted like an animal too, but times changed. We also get the invocation of the ivory dove. And Greaves, from which nothing is taken but who cannot be deceived. You might expect to be able to crush him in your hand into bird-bone fragments. So this is good. We have extended our repertoire of rights, and we will continue to read The Deeds of the Scarred Captain, an account of the foundings of Mycenae by the Scarred Captain who first slew 7 monsters to make the land safe. Is there actually a Greek proverb that goes like that? 1 step closer to their goal, 1 degree higher in the great machinery in the House of the Sun. So they are now 5. That's actually horrifying. 6, 7. They're too short. And we can't do anything about it. I don't think. Yeah. We could arrange it. Yeah, I don't think there's anything you can talk to them. Which then leaves it. Oh, that's always so bright. I'm a little bit curious. Create a snare to defeat or. Oh! Right. Okay. Okay. Nope, we're just gonna meet on neutral ground. We have a lot of notoriety right now. We also don't have any hunters on us, so that's something. Season of Ambition. So we have actually distracted him now. Oh, I have not been paying attention. We're at 2. So there's still the pit. Once more we have flames, once more we have iron, and once more flesh will know heat's kiss. Though nowhere it will show, not by daylight. Far above, far below, the Forge of Days performs her purifications. So we can get a rising heat out of it. Oh, right. That's right. They now produce it when they are destroyed. I'm a little bit... So we can do the same thing. Oh, place fort to raise forge influence. Okay. So it's just something I can do now. What's pit? Oh, I probably have to use it in the talk. that won't work. Okay, let's continue exploring. And actually with that, that is the end of this episode. See you guys in the next one.